This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
Hey everybody, welcome back to
The Vampire by John Polidori.
Fuck me, I guess.
We're gonna sit here and read this entire book.
To Malcolm from Zoltan.
Zoltan?
Oh, that's the old guy from town.
That guy's name was Zoltan? Wow.
Zoltan Carnovasch.
For just a second, I thought she was gonna drop the book on the floor.
Malcolm.
Well,
Zoltan.
there is... she's done it before. You know?
She chucked a nail onto the floor a couple minutes ago.
I have servants now!
It went to her head so quickly.
It did. She's just calling...
I'm going to make it my life's work to see if I can kill Pirate by mistake.
Well, it's funny because they were like, "Hey, we'll work for nothing, just room and board." There's a word for that. That's a thing. That's your servant.
Indentured servitude.
You're an indentured servant.
I think even servants get paid.
No, okay,
It's
all right.
true. Servants do, slaves don't.
Then it's a slave.
Indentured servants don't. Well, technically do, but are generally speaking working off some kind of
They're
a
working
debt.
off something. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is where the magic happens.
Oh yeah, let's poker the fire. Oh, we can't.
No.
I guess maybe
Computer?
there are people who work for room and board alone. I guess maybe that happens. Like, homes have value, work has value, but it's not a great situation.
What?
So my first like instinct looking at this would be, oh, the cat walked all over the computer.
I thought we had to hack it like Fallout 3.
That would be amazing.
Well, I took a picture of it.
Yeah. Well, what you're supposed to get out of this basically is like reading through it and then finding that there are a couple of real words in here, like you have danger.
I do have danger.
Yeah.
It was the
In our
cat.
hearts.
Cat was trying to tell us that we have
Cat
danger.
was trying to tell us that we have danger.
Sort of a text format spirit box. Mostly noise with a few words in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's under our bed? Do we know? What's in our wardrobe? Can we get changed? Can we take her to the character creation screen? What's happening?
Oh, you know, we're just moving forward.
Yeah. So, what else did we get last week?
We got a great deal of trivia
upstairs. I just realized.
Trivia? Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and let's take another look at some of the stuff that the PCs.
Chris Briggs informs us that the calendar in the Realty office is actually a calendar that was included in the game box from Leisure Suit Larry 5.
Wow. I didn't own Leisure Suit Larry 5.
I didn't own Leisure Suit Larry 5 back when it was on disc. I own like every Sierra game now that has been released on GOG at this point. But
I didn't own a physical copy.
I don't have the tchotchkes. I think the only Sierra series that I owned a copy of most, if not all, of the games were Quest for Glory. I had all of the Quest for Glories for sure. Except I picked up Quest for Glory 1, the VGA version, not the EGA version. And And then I got the anniversary box that had the EGA copy in it, and then Space Quest. But I'd never owned any of the Leisure Suit Larry games. I was afraid of my parents finding out what they were, and so didn't want to pick them up as a kid anyway.
My parents bought Leisure Suit Larry 1. And that's actually what led to... Now, I'll save that for the Leisure Suit Larry series when we do it.
If you remember,
I'll remember. I can't forget. But they bought the Leisure Suit Larry series, and we had King's Quest 1, 2, 3, and 4 all boxed.
That's funny because I had 5, 6, and 7 also all boxed, but none of the ones prior to that.
We had Space Quest. We didn't have Space Quest 1. Our first Space Quest was Space Quest 2. And we had Space Quest 3. And I think maybe 4. And
I had Police Quest 3, and that's the only one that I had in the series.
And we had Police Quest 2.
I know you had Police Quest 2. You can still, by heart, tell me which mugshot is which character, which is still very impressive.
Well, we had to get around it somehow, and what else? And Codename Iceman.
Nice.
Yep.
Codename Nice Man.
And then our computer, we actually got King's Quest 5 for Christmas one year, and it wouldn't run on our Tandy 1000.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
It was. It sucked. So we took back the game, and we didn't really upgrade. And then by the time we upgraded, it was I was into other stuff. So.
Most of the early Sierra games that we picked up when I was a kid, until I got old enough and was able to start asking for these things for birthdays, were basically just pirated copies from our family friends. These people named the Deals, and they would just copy discs and photocopy the copy protection and give them to my dad for us to play.
Smart.
Great. Yeah.
My parents just went to the Radio Shack.
Yeah. I ultimately ended up buying all of it, but
yeah. Oh, we had Gold Rush too. That was our Christmas Eve tradition.
Right. Yes. Most of the games that we have spoken about today are also completed Let's Plays on the Level Zero NPCs channel, so please do take a look at those.
It's true. It's true.
Police Quest is probably the height of Level Zero NPCs.
Yeah, it's been all downhill since then. It's been years.
That was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
You again? I already told you no.
Wait!
She opened that door with conviction.
Well?
Just beats her savagely with the book.
I thought I had something for Malcolm, but I guess not.
No. Quit bothering him.
I like your bow. It's a cool bow.
She just says no.
Hi.
She didn't really try very hard with texturing, with
You again?
trying to get in the tiling.
I already told you no.
Wait!
Well?
I found this book in the tower room. See?
You can't say no to this.
Just a minute.
I'll make sure he gets it. Get off my property. What's the hound's name?
All right, you can come in now.
It's Walg.
Zog.
Thank you.
Zog.
Oh my god, it's a Zog. Yes. This is the heat. This is what I've been looking for.
Malcolm.
It's the dog.
She's here.
It's the dog. The house coat.
Malcolm.
Smoking
She's
a pipe.
Here.
I was here the whole
Sitting
time.
like a person in the chair.
That would be the best. Oh.
Come.
Ooh.
Come here.
Ooh, I don't
Let
like
me
this.
fondle you.
I'm afraid Seems to be quite operational.
It's Dr. Claw.
You're living in Carno's house.
Yes, sir.
You found my book.
Yes, I did, sir.
Don't call me sir. I don't like it. It makes me feel old.
I'm a dog, anyway.
Well, what should I call you?
I'm a lower order of life.
Name is Malcolm. Call me that.
That's
Malcolm?
okay.
Okay.
Is it
Pat.
true you lived with Carno as a boy?
Carno.
Did you sleep in the tower room?
Carno was never a boy.
Yeah. Yes, I did. That was my room.
Until the day I made a magic
What was
cookie.
Carno like?
Enough.
Enough.
I have one question for you. And then, after that, you have to leave.
What is
Why
it?
are you lit different?
Tell me, how is the house? Everything okay?
I guess.
Nah.
What do you mean?
Good. That's what I wanted to hear.
Wanted to hear it was okay? I guess.
I'm tired. You have to go now.
Okay, but I'm not. Okay.
But
No.
You a stupid fish.
thank you.
I hate your fish.
My nemesis, Inspector Gadget, is about to solve a mystery.
I'm about to get rid of Gadget once and for all.
That guy was a special horror story type of infuriating.
I'm kind of
I'm going to slowly tell you nothing now.
You've learned nothing.
The true horror is...
Did you feel that tiny portion of your life leak away?
I hope so.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for the drugs, bud.
Good morning.
What's up?
Good morning.
Hey, Parv.
That's quite the fruit painting he has there.
Yeah, and vegetables. Vegetables. Vegetables.
Can I help you?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just looking.
Okay.
Time to get into that cauldron.
I just like to smell the store smell.
Just climb in.
I came to see
Don't
you.
come out. Refuse to come out.
I can't get you out of my mind, storekeeper.
There's that guy again.
Fun for Algernon also gave us a pretty deep-cut piece of trivia. Bob Ballou, longtime Sierra staffer and rotoscope actor for Zack the Keymaker at the Oak Tree Mall in Please Quest 3, was the stage manager and camera and lighting assistant on Phantasmagoria.
They
Wow.
really do wear a lot of hats over there.
Yeah, but I've been part of boutique companies, as they're called, the small companies.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh, Adrienne, I'm glad you're here. I have some important newspaper articles
Just
you might want to see.
smashes your head through
really?
plates.
Let me see.
When you
Lou
started
Savage.
questioning me
Oh, this is
about
in a John
Carno's
Woo
old
movie.
estate, I thought of something.
It's a
My
book of
mother
pigeons.
started this scrapbook of important news articles when she was very young. She added to it almost up until the day she died. That was 4 years ago. I remembered seeing some old articles about Carno in here, so I dug it up.
This is wonderful. Can I keep it for a while?
No.
Oh,
You'll have to
no,
pay.
I couldn't let it go. It's my mother's. You have to look at it here. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. I'm just glad you found it. Unfortunately, I may not have time right now. When can I read them?
Anytime. I will leave it right here on the counter. Come in whenever you want.
Thanks, Lou. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
I hope your mother burns in hell, Lou. My mother's not dead, Adrienne.
She will be.
I'm sorry, Adrienne. I don't know where you got the idea that my mother was dead. You are right, though. She is going to go to hell.
Hello, Adrienne.
I just wanted to thank you for answering all of my pesky questions. I won't bother you again with them.
Oh, it's no bother.
You just did.
I just hope I've helped you.
Oh, you really have.
I've learned a lot.
I'm glad.
Yeah. The fuck out now, okay?
Talk is cheap.
The fuck out. Please. Pulls. Fuck out. GTFO. Oh. Oh. Interesting. That armor doesn't look like it's from any culture.
Yeah, that's
It's from Skyrim.
it is Skyrim looking. It's actually about 50% Skyrim, 50% Krull.
Do your magic, Matt.
Carno to give benefit performance at local orphanage. This coming Friday afternoon, February 5th, 1887. Carno will give a special performance. This is Our Lady of Compassion Orphanage. All proceeds will be donated
the orphanage.
to the orphanage to help with the care and feeding of the children. Come and enjoy the show. See Carno levitate in the mid-airs. Watch as he saws a woman ensue. Experience the electoral share and all this and more. All additional donations would be greatly appreciated. And come.
We are not making any warrants that this is a magic show. This is actually a public execution.
Yeah. Please come and experience the electric chair.
I mean, that is
Watch
how a
woman get
magician.
bifurcated.
That is how a magician becomes a ghost magician. Is you just die on stage.
Yeah.
That narration that Matt just did is a fantastic look at someone who is like, it's about 50% accent, 50% speech impediment. You can't tell where one starts and the other ends.
Carno toddler discovered drowned in pond. On Sunday afternoon, June 10th, 1889, Carno's daughter, Sophia, too, was found dead in the Skates garden fish pond by her mother, Hortensia. It appears the little girl had wandered off by herself and accidentally fell into the fish pond, where apparently she drowned. It's reported that her mother's pretty upset and is currently undergoing medically supervised sleep sedation. Sophia will be interred at the Carnovasch family tomb after a discreet funeral tomorrow morning. You can come if you want. It'll be sad, because, she's two. Anyway, she's dead.
No, the daughter's name is Sophia 2.
Sophia 2. What happened to
also another Sophia?
Lou.
They just had to pull Sophia 3 out of the freezer. They'll be fine.
Lou, what happened to Sophia 1? Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Didn't you know? You are Sophia 1. No.
I have relatively few fears, few phobias, Not even like normal ones, like existential ones or death. But I don't know if I would ever keep a body of water on my property. Because if you don't have a body of water on your property, it's hard to drown there.
Right.
It's true. You only make temporary bodies of water when you need to bathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you have a pool on your if you don't build a pool on your property, you will never find something dead in it.
What about your bathtub?
If you keep it empty, you might find something dead in it, but you probably won't find something drowned in it.
All right, that's fair. Illusionist's fourth wife chokes to death at dinner. Yesterday, November 17th, 1896, Carno's fourth wife, Regina, caught a piece of steak in her throat and choked to death while having dinner with him. Tragically, Regina is the second of Carno's four wives to die. 3 years ago, his third wife, Leonora, succumbed when she accidentally tripped and fell down a flight of stairs, breaking her neck. Carno also lost a daughter 7 years ago when she drowned in a fish pond. And at the tender age of 2, Carno divorced his first 2 wives, after each had proved unfaithful. They have not been heard from since, is the thing.
It really sounds like they proved unfaithful, not through infidelity, but through some sort of scientific test. That they stuck their hands under a little laser and it went bleep, and the screen read unfaithful.
I'm sorry, my
Their
God.
Thetan levels were too low, and therefore their faith in Xenu was too low for the Carnovasch family.
Their faith in Xenu. Ooh, there's more.
There's lots more. Keep going.
Clyde magician injured while attempting to escape trick, last evening, Thursday, October 15th, 1898, Carno was seriously burned while attempting his world-famous escape trick. He had been chained to a restraining contraption.
You suck!
You suck, boo! Bound, gagged, and blindfolded, and then set afire. The escape should occur within 20 seconds, but this time, something went wrong. As his audience screamed in horror, Carno was pulled, barely alive, from the raging inferno. Raced to our Holy Saviour Hospital. He now lies in a coma, with burns over 80% of his body. Doctors are not particularly optimistic about his fucking recovery.
He did a reverse Houdini.
I love that all 4 words are in the quotes. Our Holy Savior Hospital. That's like, okay, that means it must mean someone other than Jesus and something other than a hospital, right? Like that's got to be some kind of fishman cult going on in there.
That's why I read it like that. That's a good article. I like that one. That one's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how he thought that the water chamber of Houdini's would be a better act if it was fire instead of water, but
well, he was trying to turn himself into a ghost magician and simultaneously acquire both the incorporeal and fire subtypes, but they rushed him to the hospital and fucked it all up.
Right.
Yeah. It's good. What's next? Famous illusionist gone berserk. Found dead after a night of a rampage. It was reported early this morning, Friday, October 23rd, 1898, that both Carno, the world-famous illusionist, and his wife Marie were found dead in their home. At this time, it's not clear what actually transpired, but it appears that Carno, who had recently suffered a severe accident, woke from his coma sometime last night and escaped from the hospital after killing his night nurse. Somehow, despite his acute injuries, he didn't manage to make his way home over 10 miles. It is conjectured that he had interrupted a tryst between Marie and her lover, Gaston Warwick, and after a violent row had resulted. In the aftermath, both Carno and Marie lie dead, while Gaston had disappeared. A search for him is now underway. Carno and his wife will be interred at the Carnovasch family tomb sometime over the weekend. Yardly, yardly,
Yardly, yardly.
That almost bordered into Hobbit. Like that was read by like Sam's dad, the old gaffer, Hamwise Gamgee.
I was going for real over the top. I thought if
it was there was almost too much brogue for a leprechaun in that. But
I was going through for an Irish cop. In any like 50s
cameo from Sergeant Dooley.
Yeah, 30s, 40s, and 50s.
And what can I do for you, little lady?
Get further away from the camera.
Nobody asked for this.
Yeah, this leads you to Larry 6.
Just holding that cigar in his mouth.
Just likes to chew on.
Bob, I want to ask you something.
Shoot.
Everyone
Okay.
in town seems to believe the Carnovasch estate is haunted. Why didn't you tell us?
Now don't tell me a smart gal like yourself would believe all those old wives' tales. I can't run a business based on small-town prattle. Hey, besides, you got a good deal. If you don't know it, your husband certainly does.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Bob. You gotta stick to the straight truth no matter what the circumstances, no matter who you hurt.
That's what I always say.
You're disgusting.
Yes, I am.
Oh, before I forget, your husband asked me to check up on the telephone service out to the island. A phone man will be coming to your house tomorrow.
You'd think I'd undo this last button,
If you
but
don't
no.
mind, I'd like to get back to work.
Why does Bob and Malcolm have the same fucking mounted fish? It's a conspiracy. Wait, is it actually a conspiracy? Wait,
It's the same fish. It's just the two halves.
wait, why did I stumble upon something? Does this have meaning? Talk to that guy. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Is he egging the store, but the eggs keep shrinking into nothingness?
I think he's playing with a ball, but that's gonna be really fucking obnoxious for Luann.
The eggs just succumb to Zeno's paradox before they reach the house.
Every time he throws one.
It's just weird that he's not worried about it. He just keeps throwing them.
That's normal. Here. In Nipawamsat.
Unquote normal.
Doodle doop doop doo dee doop doop doo dee doop 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 doop. Well, we're home. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, God, you scared me.
And where have you been all day?
I don't know. Around? In town.
I thought I told you to stay away from all of those people.
You didn't.
People.
What people? Those stupid townspeople.
Oh, this is silly.
I'm not finished with you yet.
You're telling me what to do? Where were you all day?
None of your business, honey.
Well, I'll tell you what. You take care of your business, and I'll take care of mine.
Well, we're gonna see about that.
On that note. That's great. That's gold.
It is gold.
Oh my god, this takes place tomorrow.
Stop fucking up
Leave
my
me alone.
hair.
He's trying to uncomb it.
You just chuck her brush aside?
Yes. I stepped on a nail out there. You know anything about that?
I'll eat your ear.
She's not into it, dude. Dude.
Yeah, this is a little hard to watch.
Dude, she's not into it. Dude.
Just gradually pull that hammer out of the inventory.
She's like, oh, he's fine now. Thank God. I'm sorry I've been a dick. What do you guys think of the piano music?
A little bit of Bryan Adams.
Oh, everything
I thought you were gonna sit me on the sink instead of push me into the corner.
Do it for you.
That really turned a corner. Like,
We could
wouldn't
just-
mind putting a little content warning in there.
We could just skip it. It shows it's no value. There's no value to it.
Yeah, we got that he was possessed.
Yeah. We could just explain that we just skipped right through an entire it was a sexual assault. It was not great. It was not fun to watch.
Yeah.
No.
Probably
do that.
Let's do that. Let's skip
Like,
through
even when he was like making advances and she wasn't into it, like,
yeah.
Like the whole bit was pretty that was tough to watch.
We don't need to. I don't. It's not that kind of horror month. Fuck that. So we're sparing you that. I'm sure if you really want to seek it out, you could find it on fucking YouTube. But don't.
It'll be there somewhere.
You're just not gonna see it from us.
Yeah. Or buy the game on GOG or Steam or whatever and find it for yourself.
And you know us. We're an adults only channel. And I don't think we've ever censored anything. Even
It's true.
The kid in the dumpster in Police Quest 4. I was still there.
Look, we have a line of uncomfortable content,
but that was in bad taste, and we're not going to do it. So there you go. There you go, everybody. Have a good week. You didn't see it, but we're all shook now.
Yeah, we're a little shook.
And I mean, it's not like it was like, like it wasn't like super graphic, but it was not cool.
No, it wasn't particularly graphic. It was also like, it was about as PG as you can get in a rape scene, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say that's still not something I want on my show.
Nope, exactly. And there it is. There it is. Thanks, everybody. Give us your questions for Gory.
Yeah. Hit us up with some questions for Gory to give us something else to talk about at the start of the next episode.
Yes.
Well,
it'll be a week before we record, so it'll be very possible, not necessarily 100% likely, but, possible that we will have just forgotten that happened and can move on with our lives.
No, Well, we'll be over it, but Jesus.
Yeah.
But Jesus. All right. Jesus. All right, everybody. Right. We got one more week of this, eh? Wow.
Yep. One more week of horror month, and then it's back to Quest for Glory 5.
Crazy.
We're gonna be right around the middle of Phantasmagoria when we edit for this year, so that means that depending, Phantasmagoria could run one more, or if not possibly one more and slightly more years. So we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Meantime,
October 2023 only has 4 Saturdays.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm thinking it could run over, but
yeah.
Anyway,
all right. Everybody,
thanks for watching, everybody.
Have a good week. Good luck.
Keep a hammer in your inventory.
Keep a hammer in your inventory.
Don't forget, always carry your claw hammer.
Absolutely. Bye, everybody.
Later, folks.
Bye, team.